Welcome, Night Nation, to Inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair, bringing you all things KW weekly, and we will be starting this every Wednesday starting today. Welcome to episode number 1 of Inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair. Take it away here, Blair, about the girls' game last night.
Well, the girls had a nice win at Leroy Ostrander last night, winning by a score of 67-40. Quam having 28 points for your Knights. A great effort by her, coming back from a little bit of an injury, and it's nice to see the Knights get back on the winning track of things. And they look like one of the teams to beat here as we look towards the sections.
Well, I know one of the goals that they had was a 20-win season, and they're right on pace for that. Talking to Coach Lurkin yesterday, Coach Lurkin said they really played good defense, were able to get some easy run-out baskets for layups. So good job to them. Looking ahead, on Friday, they play Rochester Leward, who is from the HVL Conference, and they have a 6-9 record on the year. Moving on to wrestling, congratulations to the wrestling team for being nationally ranked according to the Intermat rankings, and they have a ranking of number 42 in the nation. So congrats to Coach Ryan and his squad.
And this is just all high schools, regardless of the enrollment. This is a huge honor for KW Wrestling, one of the top 50 teams in the entire United States, and they got a great match, Coach V, coming up 2 nights from tonight.
Actually, tomorrow night.
Actually, yes,
yes,
you're right.
Tomorrow
You're
night,
right.
big wrestling match tomorrow in the castle as the Cass and Manorville Comets are coming to town. They're ranked number 1 in Class 2A, and the Knights are ranked number 2 in Class Single A. Here's Coach Ryan with a preview for tomorrow night's wrestling match with the Comets.
All right, we've got a big wrestling event here at home tomorrow night, Thursday night, with Byron and Casson Manorville. Casson's a great team, comes in ranked first in Double A. A lot of really top quality individuals. So there'll be some great individual matchups. They're also nationally ranked, I think 26th or 27th in the country. We cracked into the top 50 this week, which is a really neat deal for our program. So it should be a good event tomorrow night. Byron's also got a very good team. A lot of good individual matchups in our duel with them also, and hopefully we'll have a full house and everybody will put on a good show. Be a good wrestling event for not only our school but southeastern Minnesota.
Thank you to Coach Ryan for that interview. We look forward to having more with him later in the year. Boys basketball tomorrow night, Thursday, travels to LeSueur Henderson to take on the Giants. The Giants are from the Minnesota River Conference, and they have a 7-8 record. Coach, tell us a little bit about tomorrow's game.
Well, I think it's always fun to kind of get outside of your conference and play some teams that you don't know a lot about. And a team like LeSueur, they're a team that they're going to be competitive, but you know, we're working really hard in the gym. Our players are working really hard, and I think this has got the signs of a game that we're going to be competitive in, and you never know what will happen in the end. The KW Knights certainly need a victory, and it'll be nice to kind of get that positivity back. Gavin Roosen back in the lineup for the Knights after a long injury, so it's going to be nice to see Nutsy back on the court, and looking forward to heading over to LeSueur and spoiling the evening for those pesky Giants.
Yes, that's correct. I want to just keep echoing the words that he said about we have been working hard in the practice facility, and we just want to make sure that we continue to stay working hard even though we've had a tough stretch. We are having 2 wins so far in the year, and we are trying to get up to about the 12th or 13th seed moving into the playoffs, which is a month away. Speaking of next week in the future, 2 home games for the boys basketball team next week. Pine Island rolls into town on Tuesday, and on Friday, the doubleheader with the rival Goodhue Wildcats.
And that's always a fun time. I got my first experience of that over at Goodhue earlier this season, Coach, and it was a lot of fun to have both a boys game and a girls varsity game on the same night, 2 for the price of 1. So we encourage you, if you're not playing in the game, come on out, support your Knights, because it's going to be a fun night of basketball here in the castle.
Definitely. And finally, to wrap up the show, the musical Fiddler on the Roof and the cast that is in that show has been on hard work the last few weeks.
And as a former actor myself in high school musicals, I know what kind of hard work and effort goes into this for those young actors and actresses. Really looking forward to seeing this show. It's going to be a fantastic moment for our school and our community. So let's see what Director Hawkinson has to say about his upcoming musical.
I'm excited to talk about the Kenya Wanamingo High School play this year, the big musical Fiddler on the Roof. We have a lot of kids involved in it. They've been working hard on it. A lot of musical numbers, a little bit of dancing, learning a lot about the culture, the Jewish people, and Russian history going back to 1905. We are going to be prepared to perform it publicly on February 27th at 7 p.m. And then the following day, Sunday, February 28th at 2 p.m., the student performance will be Monday, February 29th. So we'd like everyone to come out, enjoy the show, and support the students that have been working on it real hard.
Thanks to Director Hawkinson, who's been doing this for a few years now. He's a seasoned veteran that knows his kids better than others. And I just want to say, the kids who are out there for the play, congratulations on having the courage and the guts to get out there in front of the student body and in front of your older peers as well. Congratulations on doing that, and I can't wait for the show. So, wrapping the show up, we've got wrestling tomorrow night. The girls play on Friday night at home. The boys travel tomorrow to LeSueur Henderson, and then next week, some home games for the boys. We'll see you next week with Inside the Lair with Kirby and Blair. We'll see you later.